us out. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the show. We are here today with Steve and Michele Berlant of Old Agness Store.
Hi, folks.
And
it's Happy Valentine's Day.
It really is. It's Happy Valentine's Day. Except the hot mama couldn't be here. She had to round the young ones off. They were being, we'll say precocious. We'll say precocious. But the little girlies were getting tired of playing on the pool table. They're actually not the pool table, the ping pong table and the foosball table. That's the one. So we'll start this out. As you guys know, you can see right down below here, shopoldagnes.com. Aren't you guys having a sale today, or the end of a sale today?
Last day. Sauces 40% off to 50% off. We do have our brownies, which last day of that sale, I think also, correct, Michele?
Yes, brownie boxes and blondie boxes and mixed boxes. All at reduced prices, and the sale ends tonight, midnight, Valentine's Day. So you still can get something for yourself.
So you guys heard that. That was a big sale. Sounds good. All the people here, we can see there's Heiko's here, Jem's here. Whoever Facebook user is, you have to go back. If you want us to see your name, you'll have to give StreamYard permissions to use your Facebook profile. Other than that, we see there's Midge is down here too. He's saying Happy Valentine's, guys.
Happy Valentine's.
This is also a great, not only is it the weekend that, you know, we get to hang out with Steve and Michele a little bit, but it's also their anniversary weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, 8 years with this lovely one.
So yeah, we're basically going to be talking some Old Agness today. So what do you guys want to start with? Tell us a little bit how you started, met, got together. It's Valentine's Day.
Okay, yeah.
What all is?
So I have family in Agness, Oregon, population 88, something like that. Been visiting Agness since about 5 years old. And on a trip in 2008, went to visit my aunt. And I walked down this mammoth mountain like I normally do and said hello to her at the post office because she's the postmistress. Went over to the little store right next door to get a little water before I walked back up in the 100-degree weather, and there was a whole bunch of people sitting at the picnic tables. And one of my cousins was there because I've got tons of cousins there. We started talking, and before you knew it, Steve says, we should go down for a float down the river, which sounded great to me, and I had no idea what that was. So it kind of started from there.
Yeah. And that little store where we met, few years later, 5 years after we met, we got married. So this is it was our 13 years of knowing each other, but 8 of those we've been married. So Michele was in New York at that time. And so we did 5 years of going back and forth. And then we got married. And then a couple months after that,
jumped right into the store.
That little store that we met at, we turned that into our store, and did that for a few years, and had some issues with the landlord, and then became our online store that we are now, and became a world renowned
Definitely
brownie and hot sauce spice shop is what we want to. Bakery and spice shop.
Yep, that's our tagline.
Yeah, look, even Rick is here, Rick Saunders. And
hey,
we may as well mention that, you know, Rick is he's your representative in the UK, is he not?
Yes,
he is. He's our distributor over there.
Yeah, so if anyone in the UK wants to buy any Old Agness challenges, Rick and Laura, Chili Project, .co.uk, go see them.
We should just go into that while he's here. I don't know if he's going to stay for the full hour.
Yeah, Rick, do you want us to send you a link? You want to come in and talk with us?
We're going to be
here for a bit. I'll send you a StreamYard link anyway, and if you want to come in, you can come in. Wait, I got to go back and find the link first. Okay, so let's go over here.
And this way, Rick, we can tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little promo for Laura and you.
We've been hatching this idea the past couple of days.
And
I just sent that to you, Rick, so you should have a StreamYard link in, and we'll be watching for you. But yeah, Steve and Michelle are thinking about having a promo thing. So it'd be good to have you in here.
yeah.
So yeah, you got some time. You know how to use it. So, but we can start with other stuff. What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with your brownies, your challenges, or should we talk about your sauces?
Let's what's the last day for that sale on the sauces? Why don't we do that?
All right. So as you guys know, these guys have a huge selection of sauces, and of course you have to look at the website. But give us a few examples of some of the stuff that you have that people would want. That would be
some of the unique ones. Actually, it's Hurtberry Farms now from Canada. Killer products. We are the only company in the U.S. that carries them. We have still some of the limited editions of theirs that nobody else has. They're out, and we have the last little bit of them. What's another one of your favorites, Michelle? Pepplish.
Yep, Pepplish, super hot and super good from New York, as Karma is. So we have all these wonderful small batch companies that we do business with, and awesome people and amazing sauces in these great small batches that we are able to offer.
And since we're in Humboldt County, we do carry Humboldt hot sauce.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all over down here, but it's not around Oregon.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Yeah, so we're trying to make that push. Some really micro batched companies. We've got El Fuego from Washington and also Seafire Gourmet. Neither one of those companies are very well known. Trying to get their name out there. Both spectacular sauces, great owners.
Wiltshire Farm from across the pond.
Yeah.
J Small.
Yep, just got
J Small batch.
J Small batch out of Los Angeles.
And
Spicy Shark.
Pullman's. Yep.
And Pullman's, the same thing. Spicy Shark.
Spicy Shark is another one, and that's the Spicy Shark is on the East Coast, and you know,
Florida.
the stuff that Gabe de Severio does is fantastic.
And all of these people, you know, we're just trying to sell their sauces so we can buy more. You guys, just supporting them. It's tough on everybody, so
you've got all these festivals and meeting up with people. People kind of forget about what you have and who's out there. So this is a really great way of getting companies in the forefront and reminding everyone of all the amazing sauces that not only we carry, but just what is out there.
Trying to think of other sauces that
Arthur
Wayne. We do have some Burns and McCoy.
Bravado.
All out of that, we got to reorder. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they're getting big, but there's a little niche for them that we love to carry their sauces.
JLD hot sauce.
Yeah,
Texas Rib Rangers with all their hot sauce, barbecue sauces, and spice rubs.
And a tincture. Don't forget, we've got the tinctures, which right now I think we've carried 6 different tinctures. Phenomenal. We tried one yesterday that Jeff tried from JLD. That was Death Shots.
Death Shots, yep.
Hot little bugger.
Death Shots was hot.
Yeah. And then, can't forget Greg Foster's company.
Inferno
Farms. He's talking to that. Farms. But we'll get to that later. I see Rick is backstage.
Oh, fantastic.
Hey, so let's bring in the Fire Stick. What's happening, Fire Stick?
Hey!
Hi, guys. How's it going?
It's going great.
We're having a great time with Alex and Jeff. We changed hotels, so now we're a block away from where we're doing this show. We don't have to travel back and forth, so we're spending an extra day.
Yeah, they were here yesterday. They're staying here today and tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. So, and of course, I've been showing them. We haven't been sampling, but we'll get to that eventually. But I've given them a range of sauces that I've gotten from the UK. And it's kind of a little funny story while you're on there, because I'm like, I don't have any of Rick's sauces because I ate them all. I'm like, I want to just tell you how good Rick's sauces
Cheers,
are,
mate.
because I don't have any of them left. Definitely, cheers.
So, as I don't know if everybody knows this, but the Chili Project took on our challenge products over across the pond, and I guess we're going to break some news to you today, Rick. We're going to run a special for you guys. We're going to run a drawing. Anybody that buys Old Agness Store product from you folks, take a picture of the receipt, send it to oldagnesstore@gmail.com or message me with it, and it'll be a drawing, and we will be putting Old Agness Store merchandise, brownies,
sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats,
making a package together.
brownies.
Oh wow,
This is gonna
that's awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna last until St. Patty's Day.
So you got a month.
So you got a month, folks. Go buy them. Go buy them out. So we got to send more. Okay. So Rick, go ahead and we'll send you a link to where we're going to be putting this out later today. And the products that Rick is carrying right now, just pulling them out, is the crunchy one, the Moab Collab, and the one. Go get them. Help these folks out there. I know they're half pound a piece on the
This
two.
one is like that.
Did you see the guy that I sold one to at the market last weekend?
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
I mean, this guy
Raise
was
what-
like an unsuspecting member of the public. You know, in no way a member of the League of Fire or any part of any chili groups or anything like that. But he came along and he said he was like raising money for charity, and he bought this thing. And you know, I was completely honest with him. I warned him. I said, you know, this is no joke. You know, and I watched the video back. I saw the fear in his eyes.
Right.
And he persisted. He went on with it. He done it, and he raised 300 quid for charity. And and he came back this week. Didn't buy any more challenges this week, but he bought some chili sauce. How you doing? You're frozen.
We're back here now. There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
We're just a little bit.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. That's in there.
What time is it at?
It's 8 minutes to 4 in the afternoon. Well, it's going to be almost midnight.
5 to midnight. Yeah.
Well,
When you messaged me, I was like, I was lying on the sofa. Laura was asleep on the sofa. I was like, shall I get up? We're ready for bed. I thought I'd come on to say hello.
We're just
getting started.
Yeah, we're just starting to burn. We've got a couple
This
of
is my last beer. I've got no more beers left.
Oh, we got tons. We got a bar. We're up
We
here.
got a full bar.
We're at the fire department, so I got a
I've got some.
I put together in this one.
Got some chugs though.
Oh.
Not too
I
much.
still one of his ghost peppers. I think. I need to order one of his ghost pepper. He released a new sauce there last year. Was it last year, Rick? You released that ghost pepper sauce?
Halloween. Yeah, Halloween sauce was the ghost pepper, which is 40% chili, fire flame and ghost pepper, pumpkin, pineapple, and passata. And then, that done so well. We've made it a permanent thing. But we've also got a new one coming out, but I can't release the name of it just yet because I think it's such a good name that it's one of those names that
say no more. We'll wait for the
we'll have to wait.
I was telling them I brought all the sauces that I have with me. A lot from both Lees, some from Stephen Dixon, bunch from Dan Reed, and I brought them all up here. And like I said, the only thing that I have left of yours is the Scotch bonnet pickle, because the hot mama doesn't like the Scotch bonnet. Other than that, everything else is man. And I was telling them I do have some of the hot box, a tiny little bit left, but I'm saving it.
Yeah, we don't get any of it.
But it is, and it's good that you can tell people and recommend it. Every one of your sauces that I tried is top notch, and
that's brilliant. That's
and I taste it.
Yeah, so we'll be placing an order and get your whole lineup. Michele and I talked about that. So when we do that, we'll throw the ones Jeff's wants in, and we'll just do an order together.
Yeah, mine's just a ghost pepper thing. Or, I can do more. But
well,
he's got Rick's got a great line on shipping. I don't know if you still have the same line on shipping with the FedEx Express as you had when you sent stuff.
Yeah, that works out really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really decent, super fast. But sending there, it's like pulling friggin' teeth sending to you.
Yeah.
Well, we learned that, didn't we?
I'm telling you, I've got it out for like 7 weeks that I sent. Oh, it's been 6 weeks. I sent it at the start of the year, and it's still waiting. It landed in Frankfurt on the 20th of January, and it left Frankfurt on the 20th of January. And I could have walked there and back 10 times by the time. But, it'll get there when it gets there.
So you had a market today, didn't you?
You are?
I think he did. He's freezing. You're freezing. It's probably his freeze. But blaming you, Rick.
It's all on you.
No, sure. Good. 230 megabytes there.
Oh, we're good.
You still with me?
Yeah, we're still with you. I'm just looking over there. So basically, we'll run this contest, and we'll keep you in the loop. Old Agness will run it, and we'll tag you, and then that way, nothing you should do. It's all on them.
It's all on us.
Well, not on them, also on the customers. It's down to the customers to send the receipts, and it's down to you to sell these wonderful challenges. And
they are wonderful challenges.
Oh man, I know. I saw that one. What was the one you did with Shannon Paul? Was that the collab, or the one that got you?
Hey, it kills me.
I know. He went out and ate a lot of friggin' dinner and everything, and then you got to eat a half pound of.
You did dinner and you did drinks.
Yeah.
Old Agness.
I know. I've done 7 or 8 League of Fire challenges, right? And just about, completed them. Moab, the V1, not the V2. I've got loads of them sitting here, but V3, and other ones. But yeah, it was the only challenge I actually failed. But I do partly blame Paul and Shahina though, because they came around to pick up, 750 of these, and she was like, right, let's do a challenge. I was just like, whoa. I'm not prepared at all. Like, first of all, you just plied me with loads of curry. I got like a belly full of curry, and then it was just like, and you know what Paul's like? Paul's just like, go, you can do it. So so I wasn't very, very well prepared for it, and in hindsight, I probably would have cut it up into smaller chunks and sort of focused, set my mind on it, and murdered the challenge. But yeah, it just hit me, it coated my throat, and I died instantly. but yeah, I mean, I'll never say never. I may return.
Yeah, well, there's a reason they call them challenges, Rick. That's the whole point behind it.
Exactly.
We should probably let you go, seeing as it's midnight and you should be getting to bed. And then we woke you up.
No, I look knackered, don't I?
You worked hard today on top of Valentine's Day, so I hope you and the missus had a great day at least.
She's fast asleep, so.
Laura's like, all right, I'm in bed now. All right, so yeah, we'll run that thing. These guys will run that thing through you. So, you know, and we'll announce to your customers, anyone that's buying any of the chili projects, any of the old Agness products from the chili product, if you send Steve or Michele your receipt, and it's just for any product, just even if you buy one item, you'll be entered in for a draw to win old Agness swag.
Yep.
That goes across the pond. Now we can get that stuff here.
And Old Agness store is paying for shipping.
Yeah. So it's just buy a product, send us the receipt, and we'll have that drawing on St. Patty's Day and mail off a bunch of goodies, man. And there's not much of that stuff over on your side. So
plus it includes all the brownies as well that are non-heated and low heat, not just the challenges.
we won't be sending challenges.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, those brownies are like top notch. From the
cherry. I mean, I'm not a massive cherry fan, but I love the cherry one. I love it. It's really, really good.
Awesome.
I bet it's probably there in the pile.
And also enjoy the cherry.
Yeah, the cherry bomb, the collaboration.
Yeah, the cherry bomb I had as well, which was actually really good. Good tolerance level.
No threes.
All right.
Well, Rick, you take care.
Good seeing you.
Give Laura a hug for
Good
us.
to speak to you both. Cheers, Jeff. Thanks for inviting us.
Most definitely. We shall talk to you soon, brother.
We'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Take care.
Love you guys.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right, so he says it's our end. Jem's saying it's our end, that Rick's clear as a bell. I don't know how it's our end. I'm working on our fire department, and we're right next to it.
Yeah.
We're right next. It's right above me.
Cloudy.
So, well, hopefully we'll figure it out. So as you guys saw there, that was Rick Saunders with the Chili Project in UK. And he's carrying a whole line of old Agness challenges. And this is for people in the UK. Buy those challenges, send these two guys your receipts, and you'll be entered for a draw like around St. Patrick's Day. So let's move on with stuff. We did these challenges. What else does old Agness? Oh, I wanted to ask a question on the sauces. Is there, when you buy a lot of sauces, is there a break on shipping if you buy a certain amount? If you spend over a certain amount?
Actually, for anything over $40 in purchasing, we have free shipping. I mean, you're talking, it's not a lot of product to be buying for $40. So if you want to do that, or we have the best deal that we carry is the Burlant box. If you want to buy a bunch of products from us, you do that, we'll get a hold of you, and it is on the site as a Burlant box, and you get about $200 plus of product for $150. Free shipping on that also. We normally throw in extra swag, whole bunch of extra stuff. So it's a
big box of goodies.
Yeah, it's the best deal. And actually, if anybody does that today with the sale going on with those sauce prices, you're getting a lot of products. So give that a whirl.
12 o'clock midnight it ends.
And I'm sorry, but this is only in the USA. International, for the free shipping. International sales, we try to get you the products the fastest and the least expensive way, but we are doing express priority now everywhere. Just the priority mail is just taking too long, so it's an extra few bucks. We'll give you quotes when we do that. You get to pick if you want to, and we'll go that way on shipping.
Definitely, and if you're in the EU, obviously, you just heard that Rick Saunders at Chili Project has a whole bunch of these. So you should, Australia's probably the hardest part.
We're trying to get there, and also everybody, I know you're going and buying the challenges from Rick. Give him a buzz, bug him. Maybe if you guys can make a commitment to him, we can get the regular brownies or the non-challenge brownies over there to you guys,
which are delicious. especially the regular brownies. My kids love them. I love the Chili Head Reserve ones. Hot Mama, she loves like the mediums, the low to medium.
Spicy 1 to spicy 3. Those two are spicy ones an entry level, a little hotter than like a Tabasco. The spicy 3 is like a raw habanero. Chili Head 3, it's good heat. It's hot.
Minty 1.
Yeah.
I love that one. That was
And if
so
you like
good,
coffee,
so
the
good.
coffee one is phenomenal.
Coffee one is good.
And the cherry. Folks, if you
I
haven't
don't know,
had
they're all
these,
good.
yeah,
They're all good.
they're loaded.
They're loaded,
Yeah.
and it's like top-notch ingredients, baked with love.
Yes, that's why they call me
Brownie boy,
Brownie Boy Belant.
Triple B, and the silver fox. So let's see some of the brownies that you have on the front. Let's take a look over here and see what we have.
Is actually a blondie. This is a
Like those people that don't
coffee-
like the brownies.
exactly.
They
This
have
is
blondies.
coffee blondie with white chocolate chips.
Trail bar. It's got oats, cranberries, sunflower seeds,
Walnuts, raisins, dark chocolate, oatmeal.
and a lot of love.
Yes.
And it goes in my backpack.
Yep.
Yes.
Crunchies, which are not your mama's crunchies.
2 inches thick by 3 by 3.
So you get to really gnaw on these. These are really good.
These aren't like the crunchy challenge, folks. Same materials, but
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
mellower.
The crunchy challenge is probably about a fourth of this.
Oh, 8.
An eighth or a
Eighth.
quarter. About a quarter of it is about the size of the crunchy challenge on
Yeah,
it.
35 grams on that
And,
challenge.
These again, these particular ones go from 0 all the way up to whatever notch they have it at. These are
Chili Head 3.
Chili Head 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, traditional, spicy 1, spicy 3, chili 3. And if you want to get a pan, we also have the spicy 2s and the chili 2s. So just a little notch under that. And then this is the one that started it all. This is the coffee, the chocolate one.
The chocolate one.
So this is chock full of chocolate. It's really good.
Heiko says you're a master of your craft, Triple B.
Oh, thank you, brother.
And if you've ever tasted these, and if anyone hasn't tasted any of these old Agness brownies, oh man, I feel sorry for you. I honestly do, because they are top notch.
They're dense. They're heavy, folks.
Well, yeah. I mean, they are
They're
dense.
anywhere between 4 ounces and 8 ounces, depending on the flavor.
Yeah, when you're looking at like the challenge ones, and you're looking at the thickness of those, specifically, and I'll bring out this one here, the Moab Collab, just because it's the brownie with some of the Moab. And if you're not familiar with the Moab, it's a challenge too. That's chocolate, Reaper's chocolate, and scorpion.
It actually,
filling, or it's the other way around.
well, actually, so if you know what people wanted to know, the batter on these brownies, the batter is what has all the peppers in it. This has Reaper's. This has got the scorpion pepper, which is the 7-pot lava, and then 20 other different super hots. It's a blend. So it's a lot of powder that goes into these.
Yeah, brownie itself chock full, and then you got
Tells it
Moab.
right there, right underneath on that part right there. You can read it.
You're number 60. You got number 61. We numbered the first 100.
Oh, I got number 61. Collector's item. I'll keep the box.
And let's see. So now the crunchy, it does have an ola resin, folks, and it has the same peppers, but a heck of a lot more that goes into this.
Right, the crunchy challenge.
Now the peanut butter on the one does not have any powders or anything in it. It is just the batter and the brownies, folks.
So any discussions on that, you're getting it right from the horse's mouth here. And they're telling you everything goes in the batter on these. Triple chocolate peanut butter fudge challenge brownie.
That's
1/2 pound of danger. And they're not lying.
so, like we said, just throw it out there. You can get them from us. There's 3 people that are selling these brownies right now. Pucker Butt, and I think they still have a sale going on.
I think, yes, they do.
They might still have buy one, get something else half price. Then Rick and Lara on the other side.
Chiliproject.co.uk.
Yes. And then ourselves, Old Agness Store, shop.oldagness store. It's on the bottom of the screen, folks. And let's see. And there's 10 flavors altogether.
Yep, 10 flavors, 6 heat levels, so 60 choices.
And occasionally look out for the quick 5 or 6 packs that they release out for $30.
We
Yep.
just did. We
Yep.
just did.
He
Yep,
released
that
them,
crew.
they went straight away.
Yeah, we had 30 boxes, and I think they lasted less than 20 hours. You
Yeah, that
know,
one went
Well, that's a testament to how good your stuff it really is. I mean, it is top notch, and I'm not saying that because they're here and I have them, but you know they are top notch, best brownies I've eaten.
thank you.
Thank
I
you.
mean, straight up, even the crunchy ones, and I'm very particular about.
It's not your mama's Rice
Exactly,
Krispie treat, I can tell you that.
And I do like the ones with heat. I think that we had an introductory one that was like the one, which no, not the one, but number one.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was on the spicy, and I couldn't even tell it was spicy. I mean, honestly,
Oops.
Alex, hot mama, she told me it was spicy, but I couldn't even tell it was.
Who's that?
It's Annie Boyer.
Hi, Annie.
Hey,
Oh, Heiko, while you're there, today I brought down some of your tink, so I brought some Madame Jeanette, and
that was good.
she tried it.
Really good.
I brought down a couple of tinks that they may not have tried, other than the English sauces that we have. There's I brought down Wee Chef's McPhee pineapple. That one is good.
That
Yeah.
was also good. I like them both.
And we will try them all.
Oh, yeah,
we,
definitely.
We'll make our way through.
Jeff and I will be hurting, I can guarantee you. But
I know,
we got 2 more days to do
Yeah,
this.
definitely. I've got the next.
And I
2
should
days.
say you too. So, yeah, this Michele has gone from not being able to black pepper in 2 years to
That's true.
doing League of Fire challenges and doing our brownies and doing tanks. She's come a long ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time we met up, me and Brownie Boy here, we went off crazy on the 24K Untouchables. Silver Fox was in on that too. She took like 3 or 4 drops, something like that. And she was pacing around like crazy while we were like,
yeah.
we were just dying. She was pacing around. She had the good idea to keep moving and keep her mind off of stuff while we were just suffering. But
That's fun.
so you guys also have a range of powders and maybe some tinks there?
We do. We have right now. Our powders are made by Dave Schramm, exclusively for us. We have Rogue River Rush, and then we have 3 mellow fruit dessert powders: strawberry, chocolate,
And vanilla.
and a vanilla. The Rogue River Rush, and then we have a couple that are named after
Yeah.
Michelle's mom and my mom. We've got Ginny's Jubilee
And Margie's Magic.
Magic, and a couple others. Great powders. He is a master. He does his powders are like what we do with the brownies. And then the tinctures, we carry Jay's small batch. I will honestly say that one of the best flavored tinctures that's on the market. They are not screaming hot. Really enjoyable. Speaking of, well,
Probably have one there.
we got 2 of them. We've got this is Death by Chocolate,
CRB.
and then this one is called CRB, Carolina. What is it? Carolina Reaper
And
Basil. Excellent. They brought these out actually for drinks.
I think he's got a new
first.
one out now.
He does, and
I
we
can't
will be
remember what it was, but he does
getting
have a
that
new
in. Then, well,
Inferno Farms.
Farms. That's lava drops.
Right?
Hot. The JLD, the death shots.
Yep.
Silly hot. We got, I think one,
Is that it?
and then this.
Yep.
Yes. So 5
One more on that
altogether,
line. Yeah.
and they're all good. Probably going to bring in more. It's just right now, got to make sure that you're getting the good ones. And
Don't forget Lemon Berry.
oh, well, that's not for sale. That was our private reserve. That
Well, If you want to get in on his private reserve, send him messages and some like.
I have 3 bottles left. That
Send
is
some
it.
bribes.
Yeah,
You know,
we accept all bribes.
send a bribe because I'll tell you that lemon berry is very tasty. It is.
That was my first tink.
And,
yeah.
and the powder is good too.
Yeah, the Rogue River Rush, I would say, is the least hot when it comes to the
Right.
pals. The Ginny's Jubilee and the
Margie's
Margie's
Magic.
are both vinegar forward powders, which are really unique.
Definitely to have a vinegar forward powder.
Yeah. And then, like I said, Dave Schramm, he also has more. I'm going to put his name out there.
Great powder maker. He
grown
just
at home in West,
yeah,
grown at home in West Virginia.
There you go, Dave Schramm right there.
Yeah.
Tycho says Dave Schramm is amazing. Eric says bust out some of that creature sauce for them to try. I will, but that's at home and we're at the fire department. That's why sometimes you can hear a compressor going. That's the fire trucks downstairs filling up with air.
Let's see, what else do we
I'm going to take them on a fire truck ride too. I don't know, probably tomorrow because we've been drinking some beer, but definitely we'll go on some fire truck rides and we'll do some burning in the fire trucks. And I'll make sure I'll bring the creature sauce.
And I will be taking videos of that going around. This town, if nobody's ever, hey, I'm going to throw it out there. Come visit Jeff and Alex. Okay, guys? This little town, we changed our whole program and rented a room here in town in this. It's an old town. It's gorgeous. It's
great.
Beautiful.
It's the Victorian village of Ferndale. People always assume that I'm in Ferndale, Washington, or Ferndale, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's Ferndale, California.
And if you like cemeteries, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
I think it's late 1700s is when it was established.
No, 18. We only found this 1870.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never seen a cemetery like it's on a hill like this. And it's all stepped up. It's cool. And on top of that, the company is great.
Yeah, there was a movie there that was filmed. I'm trying to remember which one. There's a bunch of movies that have been filmed in Ferndale, like Salem's Lot was filmed in Ferndale, parts of Empire Strikes Back, little part of Joe Dirt. What was the other one that I'm thinking of? Outbreak was a main one.
I didn't know that.
Outbreak was the huge one, but there was another, the one with Jim Carrey where he was lost.
See, I'm not a movie guy.
Now I'm trying to remember. Jim Carrey, it was, I almost had it. The Majestic. The Majestic, that was the name of it. So the theater across the way, there's a parking lot. So in the parking lot, they built a theater.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow.
And they took it apart. They built it strictly for the show. And I'm like, there's one right up the street here, which was the old one, the old repertory theater. But they didn't want to change any part of the theater, so they built that there. And Jim Carrey came to town and filmed the whole movie. And it was, it was a fantastic experience, just going through all of that, watching how they changed the bank into, I think they changed the bank into the town hall. And then when Outbreak was on it, they changed the bank into a hospital. So even where they're staying, I'll show you the clips and stuff later. You can see the helicopter lands right outside. And you've probably seen the movie and go, "Oh, I never knew that was the spot." But, it's something that you just see in movie theaters that I flipped Jim Carrey off. I did accidentally.
Oh.
He was driving into town.
Accidentally.
He was driving into town doing like 40 and a 55 in this big black Lincoln. And there was only 2 spots that you can overtake, and I couldn't do it in the first one because there's too many cars. And there's a line of cars behind me. And when I finally got a chance to overtake him, he was still doing 40. I was just like, "Argh!" But when I looked over, he was doing that Jim Carrey face. So he was like that. And I was all, did I just flip off Jim Carrey? And it was super cool because the movie was very serious. It was a dramatic role for him. It wasn't comedic. And behind the scenes, you'd see him, when he wasn't filming, he'd be interacting with people. And he was funny as heck. He was really, really, you could approach him.
Oh, nice.
He didn't have airs and graces, And it's probably because we were in a small town. And it's all those little things that, you see from Ferndale. Yeah. But I think there's a great scene in that movie, The Majestic, towards the end, where Jim Carrey comes out of this house, which happens to be my friend's. And, because he lives right on the backside of the graveyard. So if you're standing in his backyard and you look up, you can just see the whole graveyard from there. And that's just this side, the Ferndale Cemetery. On the other side, there's the St. Mary's Graveyard, which is another one that leads to a trail, the Rush Trail. It's kind of muddy a bit, but if you're interested in hiking, there's a trail that goes up and all the way.
I brought my boots.
Yeah, it's so
and rain gear.
Ferndale is a great place to visit. I think Randy Carollo visited me. He was on a boat working on as a chef on a boat. And I'm like, yeah, where are you working? And he's, I'm right off of the coast of California in this place called Eureka.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm like, oh, man, you're like right here.
Yeah.
And then so when he came off, we met here at the fire station, and I gave him a challenge, and he gave me some of his honey. But it was, you know, it's great. It's great to meet up with other members of Sons, as you can see.
Yeah. And the more we can do this, okay, as a group, the more we can do this and get to know each other, the better and tighter this place, our group will be. And once this COVID thing's done, folks, make sure you go out and reach out to people. You know, we're fortunate we're only a few hours away, and we don't get out very often. So this is a treat. It is a treat. Let's see what else.
Well, there's just that also, besides the hot sauces and the brownies, we also carry lots of salsas and oils.
Oh, Mikey V's.
Yes, Mikey V's.
Big
huge.
time.
Yeah.
Did you still have that hot mama salsa? That's
yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
hot
That
mama
was
salsa
really
is
good.
really
Lots
good.
of condiments.
Garlics, honeys, relishes. I'm trying to think.
Lots of pepper.
Oh, and
pies.
can't forget about this. I'm sorry, folks. We're talking about chocolates. We carry all of Willie Pete's chocolates.
Oh, yeah,
Challenges.
Not only did they have the old Agness, but they carry, although you sold that probably certain chugs, but I mean, they do carry chugs.
Yeah.
We have the Queens left.
They have the Queens left. Most of the other ones are
Yep.
sold.
And Blazing Foods. We've got the tube of terror.
We're trying to carry almost all of the League of Fire challenges.
Oh, you got that raspberry rain?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
And you know, and throw this out there: if you can't get them through us, and you need to go to Hayako, okay?
Yeah, Hayako is in Northern, or is in Canada.
And what's the name of his?
Claude Dubé on the other side.
Well, no, but Hayako's company that.
Oh,
does
heating up the capital.
There we go.
Go to HUTC, heating up the capital. You can order through all of those.
Yes. And if you need to get those V1s that are coming out, we do not have them. You better get on them now. I think he's going to be getting his shipment in this week coming up, I think, if I heard correctly. So they're not going to last long, folks.
Yeah, that means that Stephen got a nice run on those. I think the Armageddon chilies was in the first one, was it not?
I
think the V1s were strong, but the V2s were like really strong.
Yeah, and folks, we are out of the V3s. We're actually, you're going to be able to see the Wild
Women of Fire.
Yep.
I think we purchased the last one Steve had for the Wild Women of Fire, and
yep.
We're trying to build them up because Heathen Raider donated like some bottles of the Killer Queen chug for the Wild Women of Fire to do, but I don't want to kill them, right? Yeah. So we've got to build up their tolerances. So we're going to have like we'll figure out a chug. We'll talk to them soon when we can schedule up a chug. Are you in that? You're in that? Are you not? Yeah. Okay. I was going to say.
We did the
oh yeah, you did.
White Lightning.
Yeah, Michelle got on the League of Fire this yesterday. Matter of fact,
Yep.
Steve still hasn't submitted anything.
Well, Steve, you'll have to submit, and I'll give you guys the videos on it.
Yeah,
Definitely the videos to that.
I've done some, but just never.
You got to do it so you can put brownie paper.
I know, and I gotta have it. Yes, I know.
If you've done it, I'll look for it somewhere. It's probably on one of your things.
I did. Well, I know the only one I recorded was the Pocky chip. That was a nasty, nasty thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely needs some cheese.
It needs more than cheese. It's a whole bunch. It needs a whole bunch of
so we were talking about Mikey V's. We also carry Mikey V's products, we've got a garlic oil and a ghost oil, olive oil, silver leaf. It's his products, but huge line of that.
Do you guys still have that firefighter sauce from?
Palo Alto.
Palo Alto firefighters, because the hot mama loves that stuff as a table sauce. The Palo Altos is like top notch as a table sauce just to have. Whereas I think they do a ghost pepper version. We have the ghost pepper version.
And they do a no pepper.
Yeah. And even the medium one is just like I wouldn't even compare it to as hot as a Tabasco, and it's not the consistency.
No, and it's like a steak sauce, but it's really
she loves it. She loves it.
And it's cumin forward, folks.
Exactly. So it's there's there's sources that these guys carry that go from almost nothing all the way up to melt your face. So the same with the brownies and everything.
Yeah.
So what else do we have to talk about your store, other than the fantastic piano lessons that Michele gives out too?
Yes.
I mean, while we're here, if anyone's interested in piano, music
Give me
theory,
a buzz. I give free meet and greets if you'd like to learn how to play
That's
piano.
piano meet and greet.
up in the mountains.
Yeah, through Zoom, through FaceTime, soon to be StreamYard, and we get you really reading and understanding music, so it's always yours.
Also,
Hey, Mike, nice to see you.
she does voice, vocal
coaching.
vocal coach.
Yep,
coaching.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get them all out while we're here. So
Very-
does that cover everything of your
I
guys?
think it is.
Well, not everything. We've got to go over one more thing. One more thing that we're going to go over because it means a lot to these guys and it means a lot to me is my shirt. If you look at my shirt right here, you'll take a look and it says Hot Sauce Expo right on the top.
From Portland.
From Portland, Oregon from 2019. Just bit it down here a little bit so you can see it, so it all looks cool. This particular tie-dye, I liked it just because it almost looks like my nipples are right here. You know? And the thing was the thing was, when these guys brought these down last time, I wanted all of them because they are all that good. Every single one of them is different. There are no two alike, and they're made by
Greg Foster.
Greg Foster. And Greg Foster, I think, makes them for...
Actually, he makes his own, but these were, he donated his time, money, effort, all of this.
These were originally all white.
There's 15 of only 15 of these were made of this.
Of this particular one, and I've got one of the 15 on. And this particular one is, I won't say it's as a benefit. If you guys know the Seabreeze, you know the Seabreeze have put on a fair amount of stuff, especially on the West Coast, to do with festivals, anything chili related like that. In 2019, COVID hit them really hard, and as with everyone. So these particular ones right here, these T-shirts, as I say, there's only a limited supply of them. I think we're asking for a $100 donation.
Please, yes.
If possible. I mean, a minimum of 100, but whatever you could afford. The sizes range, I think, 2X and 3X.
To 4. Do we have a 4X?
I think, yeah,
2X to 4X.
2X to 4X, and of course, I mean, it's only large sizes because that's the only ones that we have. Luckily, I'm a 2X, so I have a great one here. But anyone else, if there's anyone in Chasing Capsaicin or anyone who wants some of these killer things that wants to help out a really good and worthy cause, contact one of these guys, Steve or Michele. You can find them.
Black ones too.
Yeah, we have the black ones as well.
The black ones are cool too.
Yeah, with the 2019 logo on them, a couple different logos, and all 100% of the profits that we make go straight to the Seaberries, just because we want to support them financially as well as spirit-wise. They do so much for the community, and we want them to know how much.
The New York Hot Sauce Expo, that's the largest one. They put that on.
Chicago.
And this is going to be 2 years. We're not going to have it. It's, and they do such a great job on promoting the pepper world and community. So we're just trying to give back a little bit. They've took us in their arms when we went to our first Hot Sauce Expo in Portland. Actually, they put us up on the stage of doom. The first day we got there, we had our labels they weren't very good or anything like that. We had the chili had 3 peanut butters, and
so he took 20 of them, popped them on the stage in front of 10 people, and it went.
1 pound of. So
anyone who knows who's eating a pound or even a half pound on the half-pound challenges know how tough it is. I think Phil Patterson did 2 of yours.
He did.
Back to friggin' back, Phil. Keep it spicy, my backside. What the hell? That was amazing. And he did it with just seconds to spare, too. Because I was watching it. I was like, there's no way he's going to do the second one. Wow. He's not going to do it. He ain't going to. Holy smoke, he did it.
Yeah.
And he did. He did. Right.
So that's why we're doing this,
that's why we're doing this.
So
I know, Jason, anyone who's watching, you're getting, and you want one of these, like I say, they are really cool.
And we'll have pictures. Jeff will have.
We'll have pictures. We'll set up a post.
Yeah.
Anyone who's in here watching this or watching the live and wants to get in on it will probably have first bid. But I'll definitely be making a post that we'll be pushing around once we get the pictures of the ones there. And of course, it will be first come, first served. And like I said, $100 minimum donation, please. But if you want to spend more than that to support a fantastic couple and a worthy cause, then definitely do so.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. On
Oh,
that.
no
Yeah.
problem.
Thank you.
I think I have 3 of these.
And they're high quality.
I know.
They're high quality.
They really
t-shirts,
are.
folks.
They really are. This
Yeah.
one's been for the wash a couple of times, and it's just beautiful.
Makes
I
it
know.
a great tunic for ladies. It really is a gorgeous top.
Yeah, this one matches my card, my bank card. That's why I think I
I
got it.
saw that.
I know.
I almost got that card.
I know. I'm like, oh man, that card's really cool. And then when I was looking at, I wanted that purple one. You know the one with the kind of
With the
chevron
yeah.
stripes. That one looks really nice.
And then there's a green one. Oh my god.
Oh, that green one with the rings.
Almost hearts.
Yeah, it looks like rings, and it's tie dyes that you don't see. This is a tie dye that you'd normally see. You know, one that you twist and put.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he got some amazing designs.
but there's some fantastic designs. You're waiting.
Fronts and backs are different.
Yeah. So we'll put up some pictures, and then anyone that wants anyone that wants any of them can contact these guys, and I'll put in the contact info for them too.
Is there anything else you wanted to cover? Oh, and I'll make you a deal. When you get one of these shirts, folks, and you do that, we will throw in one of Michelle's CDs. We'll bump it up a little bit, okay?
And if you haven't listened to Michelle's concerts, I don't know if she hasn't done some lately.
Oh,
I used to
pressure.
love. No, I used to love how they got terrible reception where they live in.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's why they're down here. Well, not
Yeah.
only that, visiting too,
Yeah.
but terrible reception up there. But man, when she used to do those morning concerts, I'd have my morning tea, and I could just sit down and listen to that.
I know. Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it.
We're trying,
Yeah.
folks. We call it mountain lag, okay? We're on a satellite, and the bandwidth is about this bit much.
You need to get with Elon Musk. Once Elon Musk has got his
We've heard about
satellite,
We've heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get something done. We'll do it.
eventually, and then you'll be like, look, I could talk to everyone in the world.
Yeah.
And then you'll be all mad because, you know, social distancing is where you live. It's fantastic. You see where we live, it's like 1,000 people, and I'm like, there's too many people here.
Yeah. Well,
We'll come up and visit you and go, all right, so we'll rent this room.
you're gonna laugh. You're gonna get to Gold Beach, and you're gonna go. We're 33 miles away to our house. Well, that 33 miles takes an hour.
Oh, I bet. I had a job recently, which is up in the, point back at the mountains behind me, but, you know, where there's 2 ways of getting to the place I was working, and it's dead smack in the middle of both of them. So instead of me driving all the way out the freeway, I just head straight up the mountains.
Yeah.
As the crow flies, it's probably about 35 miles. It's about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an hour and 20 minutes because, you know, I think there's one spot in it where you can get over 50. One.
I think
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
we have too.
Yeah.
And then the road, I think I put some videos of the road. I think last couple of months I did one where I'm driving along.
You
the
did.
beach.
Yeah, I saw
That,
that.
and that road was just like, it just ate
Is
my
that where you're
tires
looking
up.
out over the
Over the ocean,
Yeah.
That's about it's about 45 minutes.
That's
up
gorgeous.
to the
Beautiful
That's
drive.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It really is. It's about, you got to have a really good truck to do that drive, and the road is terrible.
We've gone through 4 axles on our Subaru. We just put another axle on the driver's side last week. Our road.
Subarus are great. We have one too. If you live up in the mountains, you can have a Subaru
Yeah.
and a truck. We have a Subaru and a Toyota. We're like, we're sick.
Yeah.
And we're not even in the mountains. We're like close to the mountains. These guys are in the mountains.
Wow.
One more thing, though. Just wanted to say thank you. Since we started this bakery and spice shop, we've just gotten so much support
And love.
and so much love, and meeting so many people from all over the United States and Europe.
Yeah.
And it's just a kick. It's just so awesome. And we just thank you for being a part of all of this and allowing us to be a part of your life too. So we just thank you very
We
much.
just made we've been shipping all over the world, but Friday,
Yeah.
we shipped to Austria, our first package to Austria.
Vienna!
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was to the so all challenge products. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. It was like, good gracious.
He said they don't burn
That
there.
nobody burns. They do jalapenos.
No,
They do.
Did some of your stuff go to Poland?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, Dave,
Couple.
God, he
They've got some.
Yeah,
but
he
there's
used
another
it.
guy in
Yeah,
Poland.
He
and
just
he
got
just
his
got 'em.
after what?
5 weeks.
Okay,
5
weeks.
weeks.
Oh.
And just so you know, 5 weeks. Brownies are still good. We bake for overseas. We bake those brownies the day before we ship them. Summertime will be a little different, but
Yeah, if you get any of the challenges, they do have a certain shelf life, as they will tell you on there. So if you're not planning on doing those challenges like within the first week or 2 or 3, I'd freeze them, and then just take them out a day before.
Set them out on the counter. Let them get to room. Everybody, I tell everybody this. Let them get to room temperature. That is not breaking the rules. Don't pull. I would not suggest pulling them out of the fridge and trying to eat the dang things. The chocolate chips in these things will break your teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. Little hint: the crunchies. Let them get to room temperature. You can bite through them. Cut those into pieces, folks, so you don't get it all over your lips. Wear gloves.
Wear gloves, and I mean, I tell people this all the time because I do. When I do those hot challenges, I put a lip balm on.
Oh,
Yeah,
smart.
That's smart.
Well, yeah, it's just because I'm going to have the burn in the mouth that I could do without the burn in the lips.
Right.
And sometimes I've had a burn on the lips that's so bad that I'm like, oh, forget it. I'm not that worried about the stuff inside. I don't know if you saw Agness.
Yeah,
I know he did the Nemesis and it just shows you. It shows you how much prep you have to do. You see people eating the Nemesis going, oh yeah, that was great, but then you see like Agness, who he's got some chili. He's got some chili reserve in there, definitely. I mean, he can't go with the super big hots with the Nemesis, but I mean, there's not many people that can. There's only a few that can. So it just goes to show you that something like that chocolate is strong, and you have to take precautions, and you got to prepare, as Rick told you earlier. If you're not prepared, it's hard to do.
Yeah, and it's not just here. It is your body that you got to prep for these challenges. As I'm learning, because my tolerance is going higher and higher, but we got to buckle up and do one of our challenges here pretty quick, and we make them. I taste test them and I do all that, but I haven't thrown one of them down yet, so I'll have to do that.
If I was media, I'd be like, "Come here tomorrow and watch these guys take on those challenges," and you'd be like, "Whoa, no!"
I'm on vacation. We don't get this very often, you guys,
and I don't know if you guys know it, but they probably won't tell you. But these guys work like 8 hours a day up in the mountains, bringing you all of that goodness. So yeah, definitely shop the staff and support all of them. You're supporting these guys. You're supporting Rick, you're supporting me, you're supporting Laurie, you're supporting everyone.
Yeah.
The more that you're supporting League of Fire, you're supporting everything. I mean, they are challenges, but they're very tasty ones. They're hot.
Flavor, you hear this a lot. Flavor is the number one thing on our products, even on the challenges.
I got to say that, in the challenges that I do like the fact that I bite something and then go, oh, that tastes good. As opposed to say like, and again, I'm singling the Nemesis. Take the bite of the Nemesis, and you're like, but I'll continue.
Yeah,
I'll continue.
Yeah.
But as with everything, support everyone around. Support the Seabreeze like that. Again, I'll be making posts and I'll be sharing them around.
I think
it is big love to you, Rick. It's like great to see you guys together.
Hey.
And
yeah,
Gus is great to watch, man. You need more than a stick of butter, Midge, definitely. There's everyone has their different ways. With me, sometimes it's Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt does a really good thing of like layering my stomach. But if I'm going to boot like a chocolate, like the Nemesis or something like that, it burns coming out as much as it does coming in. So, with me on that, I like to do milkshake prep. Put the milkshake in my belly so that the chocolate mixes in with it. So that if I do boot it, at least there's some liquid in there that's breaking it up, and I'm not burning because it's just as the burn goes down off of that.
Yeah.
Then you bring it all back up.
And one thing that helps me, especially with a lot of fresh pods and really hot stuff, is we do smoothies. So we always have frozen bananas in the freezer. I normally do a banana before with my other prep, and then the banana right after any of my challenge, right? The frozen banana. I mean, it helps with the burn. Well,
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
your brain. It tells
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
but it also is soothing going down. I mean, it's cooling and everything, and it's easy to boot.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
And not everyone can drink milk, so you got different types of milk. You can get a soy milk, you can get almond milk, oat milk. I love oat milk, and I know that Mike, Jack, and Jamie, they love oat milk too. It's a great one. Love it on cereal, and if you're vegan and you don't want to use any animal products along those lines, the other ones, they don't work as well as milk, but they do work.
It still bonds, but it doesn't bond as much.
Hey, look, Nick Barnes is here.
Nick.
Hey, Nick.
He's like, enjoy your vacations.
Oh, we are.
Thank you, Nick.
Look at us, buddy. We're flying some colors.
They got a bunch of sauces. Actually, I got a bunch of sauces to go to you, Nick. I've been
Oh.
waiting on one, and it's
Nick, we
done.
had
It's
the
ready.
mushroom and the radish yesterday again.
Oh,
it's not there.
So
steak.
good.
I think it's right there.
Right.
So we're giving it to Jeff, those 2 bottles. Didn't know that he got your whole
Yeah.
lineup. So
But I'll take these ones too
yeah.
because they're so good.
So good.
Yeah, Nick, you make some great stuff.
You really do. I want some more of the orange one too.
Nick was
So aren't you glad? That's really good.
It's really
speaking
good.
of Nick Barnes, he helped me make my first sauces. But the tincture Jeff was telling you about that I have 3 bottles left that you
Lemon
got to
berry.
bribe me for, and I mean big bribes on this. The lemon berry. Nick helped me make that too.
And the lemon berry powder too.
Yeah,
Yes.
lemon berry powder is good.
It's
And I
good.
will tell you, Nick, it's starting to evaporate a little more. The tincture is hot. it's hot
It
now. So and Nick's my brother from another mother. He's an adopted son for me and Michele. He's my favorite, is what we say.
Cool guy.
and
Hey, Max Gaborio. I don't know. You know Max from Ammo Box Hot Sauce?
I don't, but hey, reach out to us. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to have you try some. I got his whole line.
Okay.
Max makes some great sauces.
Okay.
And, he makes a great white one too. And it's not that often you see that.
No.
He just made one. Of course, you know me. I'm like, make me hot one, man. So Max made one. We
Okay.
named it the Claymore. Oh, it's strong. It's like
So one of my favorite people that we used to carry that they went out of business was OSO from here in Cali. And they made a white sauce. It was called Coastal Fog. We used it as salad dressing. They went out of business. Well, they just.
kefir.
What did Nick say?
Heiko says he uses kefir. And then let's see, Rick's jacket potato. I was talking about potatoes and milk.
Love you guys.
Nick has amazing sauces. And that's what's it? He was holding out here. Love you guys. Brandon Collins. Hey, Brandon, how goes it?
So if there is any, I mean, you guys can send us sauces all you want, but if there are legal people in this group, or you know somebody that's legal that wants us to sample your sauces and to see if we can bring them into the store, let your friends know. Okay, have them get a hold of us.
Yeah, when we mean legal, we've got to explain legality. As
Okay.
you know, if you see like this is, if you look at this now, where we have a label and we have all of our everything, you have our marks, we
FDA
have
approved.
FDA approved. We have everything that's needed for sale. That's what basically we're talking about legal, because by law they can only carry from whatever else is done that we do for exchange or sale.
Yeah.
Even though those are great,
I can't resell them.
Can't resell them, but if you've got something good like that you want to try, have him try, and look at exchanging for something.
Gladly, yeah.
Definitely. All
But
you're gonna do is
business wise,
call up.
yeah, you have to have your LLC or your business license. You have to go through, make them yourself, or go through a co-packer. You have to have all your certificates, all of that. That's what I mean by legal.
Yeah, and that's mostly in the United States, because they have to cover under FDA law.
Yeah.
Even that's why you'll see refrigerate once you open, even though you don't have to refrigerate, but you have to. If it was something along the lines of, say, a pesto, where you'd have to refrigerate,
And it has nutrition labels
and
on it.
has, everything has
Yeah.
everything has to have it has to have the I hate to be like picky, but if you're going into that market to mass sell, you have to have all of the stuff ahead of time. If you have all of that, then it's all good.
Yes.
Oh, look, Max says he'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, as long as it's legal where you are, Max, it should be good. And I'm gonna have that. Those guys are gonna be here later today. I've got a bunch of sources here, but I've got a bunch of. You've tried Heiko stuff?
No, we
Tomorrow's Canadian Day. Then.
Right.
Tomorrow I'll bring all the Canadians because
we're working on we're trying to work on getting product to him, getting his products down to us, see what we can do.
Excellent. Heiko's got some great sources.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So like outside, I've got all UK sources that we're going to play on today, and then maybe tomorrow I'll bring you a bunch.
I might have some cramps tomorrow.
You will have some cramps. Look at all the goodies here. Goodies like
so we brought all of these out now. So, and also, okay, now I'm going to throw another plug out. If you know of any small company, we're selling wholesale now, folks. If you know of anybody, small coffee shop, something like that, or they don't even have to be small, that are interested in carrying these products, you let us know. You let them know to contact us. We can send them samples and wholesale pricing sheets. We have all nutrition labels, brand new. This year we have to have them on our products when they go to wholesale accounts. So we're ready to rock and roll.
You just need to spread out.
Yeah,
so branding. The name out.
Yep.
I know that while they're down here, I'm going to have them visit a few places in the area that I think would probably benefit from carrying those, or definitely. There's definitely a couple of places that I know would work really well for these guys to carry that. So if you look in your city, or if you have a little place, you have a little hot sauce place in your city, just give them a mention. It's something else to carry. And all of the people that work in these little hot shop, most of the times you go in there, unless it's like Puckerbutt, you just have a little section where your hot sauces are. Yeah. So, if you're going for specialty stores and you have a specialty store, it's always good to throw something like this and even drop the fact that, they are League of Fire challenges. So everything that you can do to help support everyone in this, in this industry helps.
And look what, as Jeff's doing now, he does this. He puts people on this site and spreads the word. There's a lot more people out there that do that. The more the merrier. The more we can grow this industry, the better recognized we all will be, and the better the products will be. We were talking about this. It's like the microbrews when they first started. I was a brewer many years ago, and they did this little infighting stuff, and they couldn't grow until they all pulled their heads out of their rear ends and got together and bonded together and started marketing together. Then now look, big guys they're taking a huge part of the market. We all love Tabasco, or we were raised up with it. Well, now it's expanding to different parts of using peppers and different products, and we all need to just bond together and support each other.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Tabasco. Tabasco,
I grew up with it.
Exactly, but you outgrow Tabasco. I'll go into a place. I never have, when I do go into a place, I always bring my own sauce. I always have, I got
my 6-pack carriers.
I've got my sauce, and I got my tea bags because I'm very particular about my tea, and and I'll tell them ahead of time. No offense, but this is how I like my stuff, and I use that, and they're normally fine with it. But Tabasco does have its spot. It does have its place, as with anything else. But if you're outgrown that, and you got to look at the industry, we're not trying to be divisive. We're all trying to be. Our industry is very small. There's only a certain amount of people that do it. It's not like everyone in America does hot sauce. So you have to have a certain niche. These guys have it with brownies and everything that are working fantastic. There's other people that also sell, sell their food, and they hope to get to this level. So it's just like you got to remember that it's not everyone against everyone. It's everyone together, working together, so that we can make the pepper community move forward. And if you remember one thing that's really important to me, you can do 100 things. You can do 99 things good, and you can do one thing shitty. you'll be remembered for the one shitty thing instead of the 99 good things. So positivity, and you know, we need to build each other up instead of knocking each other down, and support each other as we're doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
Amen on that.
Stuff like this.
Yep.
I'd be doing all of this if we didn't have COVID. I'd be up at the festivals. I'd be up at Portland Festival doing this, talking with them, and then maybe having a camera. I think one of my last ones was an interview with Heidi up at right before COVID really struck, and it was just starting.
Yeah.
And I was able to go up there and talk with her. She was selling at market at the time, and it was really good.
We miss markets.
Yeah, and it is. It's and me, I miss festivals.
Yeah.
Dang it, you know, I think last year because of festivals, me and Alex, me and the Hot Mama, we just ended up buying sauces. Oh yeah, we're talking about Max's Claymore. Yeah, that will leave a mark.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a taste of that.
Good.
And then watch him sweat on the ground.
I've done it. I have. Each time we've been here, we both burned hard, so it's inedible.
Yeah.
Edible.
All right. Well, Heiko says here, it's all about the small guy providing hot sauces that are not mainstream. The hot sauce community is a lot like craft brewery scene.
Yep.
We take on the big guys, not the small colleagues. Exactly. That's basically it
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
I mean,
bond together.
Yeah.
Seriously.
There's Hot Mama. You should be up here, Hot Mama, instead you're watching. Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, you're finally joining me. Oh, she might be here. Well, that's either that. It's either her or Ken. It is Ken and Tan.
Hello.
All right, guys. Well, that just about wraps us up for this week on the Sun's Sunday Spice Show.
Wow, and you haven't even finished the whole beer yet.
I know. I will say I put a lot of tincture in it.
And to Jeff.
Yes.
To Steve.
To Jeff.
And the silver fox. Thank you, man.
Yeah. She's got her vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's water. But we'll say vodka because it looks more spectacular.
Thank you for all your support, everybody.
Thank you.
Well, excellent, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep.
To everybody again.
This has been Jiff the Spyman. Jiff the Spyman.
Wow.
See that one beer, man. I could drink more.
We gotta straighten.
I wanted to say this is Jiff the Spyman. Stay spicy.
BBB.
Sounds good.
I know it says good either way.
Yeah.
Triple B and the Silver Fox.
Oh,
We shall talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna end us out on some of our fancy music somewhere if I can find it. All right, guys. Stay spicy.
Bernard.